You know, I thought I'd make my last video of the night a fun one. At least the first few minutes. You see, because they've come out with some more scandalous stuff saying that Kamala Harris, in relation to being interviewed by Anderson Cooper, that she called him this. Anything to keep her name in the place, just in case some of you guys might be right, that she could once again be our president. What do you mean once again? Well, don't you think she was running Joe? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get into this thing. And then I'm going to show you how much of a game that they're playing on all of us. But you guys, because you guys watch this channel faithfully, you'll understand this is not the first time that I expose some things. Big time. Either it's all fake or these are hypothetical complications and mathematical impossibilities that just happen to come together. But you're intelligent enough to figure it out. Let's start with this, though.
Some of these women, and Joy, she would, every time she'd see me, I'd be in the theater or something, and she'd, you have to be on the show again. Come on, let's go. We loved you. To love me.
Episode where people should watch that episode just to see what we're talking about. Like I said, we don't want to get a copyright strike, so we're not going to put it up. But if you watch the episode, it's bananas. It's like an alternative universe, and it's only.
Kamala's a very low IQ person. She's a very low IQ.
You know what he said? He called her low IQ. Listen to that again.
Watch the episode. It's bananas. It's like an alternative universe, and it's only.
Kamala's a very low IQ person.
Thank you so much for meeting me, Madam Vice President. The American people really want to know, what are you and Joe going to do different in 2024?
It is time to do what we've been doing. And that time is every day.
Would you be able to specify, can you expand on that a little bit? Is there a plan? We want to actually know what is it you are going to do.
It's quite simple. By unburdening what has been, we have to do what we can at this point because of all the burdens that have yet to be burdened by what we've seen and what we haven't seen yet. And me and Joe are up for the job.
Characters, people. All characters. These are all characters America is being made a fool out of because it's the end. And if people think that they're going to give us a solution, man, I got a river to sell you.
Y'all gonna do that? She's from Oakland. We cannot be unburdened by what has been when we can be unburdened by what could be. Okay? Kamala, what's your favorite color? I was born in a middle-class family.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
And in a middle-class family, you are not in the upper class or the lower class.
I grew up a middle-class kid.
You were in the middle of the class, you see.
I was raised as a middle-class kid.
Kamala, what do you like to eat for dinner? A middle-class family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Middle class.
And I come from the middle class.
Not the top. And not the bottom.
The middle class.
Right there in the middle. That's where we is. Who's voting for Kamala Harris?
Now let's get down to business. Check out this interview back in the day with Anderson Cooper. Now, they're saying that Cooper interviewed Kamala on June 28th of 2024. The debate between Joe Biden and Trump was the day before. But either way, the numbers should be the same, give or take the end date. Watch this interview, because there's a book out called Original Sin, which I did do a video on a few weeks ago, that again claims that after the interview, she was steaming. And that's what she called him. Man, oh man. such language, honey.
Former Vice President Kamala Harris blasted Anderson Cooper as a motherfucker to colleagues following a tense interview over former President Joe Biden's catastrophic debate performance against Donald Trump last year, a bombshell new book revealed. The then Veep unleashed the disparaging remark after the CNN host grilled her on Biden's cognitive health immediately following his disastrous showing in June that ignited widespread panic and ultimately led to the octogenarian dropping out of the race. "This motherfucker doesn't treat me like the damn Vice President of the United States," she said to colleagues, according to the new book Original Sin, co-authored by Anderson's CNN colleague Jake Tapper and Alex Thompson. Harris, who was encouraged by her aides to cancel all post-debate interviews after her boss appeared frail and stone-faced, often losing his train of thought while going toe-to-toe with Trump, downplayed concerns from her party when she appeared on CNN.
I know, right? Now let's listen to part of the debate, then we're going to get into the decode.
Strong finish, and what became very clear through the course of the night is that Joe Biden is fighting on behalf of the American people, on substance, on policy, on performance. Joe Biden is extraordinarily strong.
But I'm sorry, on substance and policy and performance tonight, I mean, the president's performance tonight clearly was disappointing for his supporters. CNN is reporting Democratic lawmakers watching the debate were worried about the president's performance. One said it was a disaster. Another called it a train wreck. Those are Democrats especially worried that Biden did not punch back on Trump's lies.
Listen, people can debate on style points, but ultimately this election and who is the president of the United States has to be about substance. And the contrast is clear. Look at what happened during the course of the debate. Donald Trump lied over and over and over again, as he is wont to do. He would not disavow what happened on January 6th.
So we're going to leave it there.
Are wondering if President Biden should even step aside. What do you say to that?
Listen, first of all, what we saw tonight is the president making a very clear contrast with Donald Trump on all of the issues that matter to the American people. Yes, there was a slow start, but it was a strong finish. And what became very clear through the course of the night is that Joe Biden is fighting on behalf of the American people, on substance, on policy, on performance. Joe Biden is extraordinarily strong.
But I'm sorry, on substance and policy and performance tonight, I mean, the president's...
And she goes to her ear. I wonder why. The goal here, in my humble opinion, is that the actors have to convince you that he's in journalism and journalistic mode, and she receiving a probing and a prodding from him has to be on the defense, yet the offense, and make it very clear that I'm not just talking to you, but I am representing the Democratic Party and this administration. That's the goal, to fool you, in my humble opinion. Now, this is her birthday, October 20th, 1964. Oh, this is going to blow your mind. 6/28/2024. That's when they just did the interview. 10/20/2023 is her birthday before that interview. The difference is 8 months and 8 days. Trump's text number is 88022. Okay. Now here's Cooper's birthday, 6/3/1967. Here's Donald Trump's birthday, 6/14/1946. Anderson Cooper, 6/3/2025. Trump's birthday before that, 6/14/2024. The difference is 11/20. What is 11/20? Hello? Joe Biden was born 11/20. Do you want to see that again? Anderson Cooper's birthday versus Trump's birthday is Biden's birthday. Come on, boy. Come on. Now look at this. Trump's birthday this year, 6/14/2025. 10/20/2025. Kamala Harris' birthday this year. The difference is 4/6. 4 months, 6 days from Trump's birthday coming up is Kamala Harris' birthday. What is 46? He was the 46th president. I know y'all going crazy right about now, right? But wait. CNN. I said CNN. That's who he worked for. I said that's who he was working for. CNN started June 1st, 1980. Take June 1st, 1980, subtracted from his birthday, not mine, not hers, but his, 6/3/1967. See that? The difference is 47/48. My God, Pearson. 47 is Trump, and what does 48 mean? On April 8th of last year, X came across the world. They call it an eclipse. I call it the unaliving, focusing, telling the future of Donald J. Trump. They pulled up an event all the way from the debate from last year just to tell us, in my humble opinion, that Donald J. Trump would be unalive. That's what they did. And they did it through the numbers. CNN's birthday and their correspondent, Anderson Cooper's birthday, gives you the future of Donald J. Trump. It's deep, y'all. But I'm almost done. One more. Here's Joe Biden's birthday. Smile, man. All right, we good. 11/20. Take 11/20 of 2025, that's his birthday this year, versus Anderson Cooper's birthday next year, 6/3/2026. The difference is 6/14. Do that again, Pearson, because this is crazy. Joe Biden's birthday, 11/20. 6/3, Anderson Cooper's birthday. The difference is 6/14. What's 6/14? Boom. It's deep, y'all, ain't it? It's deep. I'd rather get a giggle and watch this. I'd rather have them sit up here and call her low IQ and have fun and cut a jig. Matter of fact, you know what I'd rather do? I would rather watch Little X. The video I did the other day. I would rather listen to Little X. Because Little X, when he punched his daddy in the eye, he allegedly sent me a little rap. I want you to listen to what he had to say. It's kind of cute.
I might be small, but I can flex. My homies call me Little X. My daddy got money, but I don't care. I'll punch him in his underwear. The president said, man, he's tough. Baby Tyson know his stuff. Tom and Jerry, I'll whip him too. Old school, Mr. Magoo. One-Eye Club, here we come. Step in the ring, come get your son. I'll wrestle alligators in the swamp. All them punks in the Bronx. 1997, Holyfield's here. Call the doctor, X is here. Secret Service, sign up for class. I'm not the Pope, and this ain't mass. No baby lotion, I'm not Diddy. Tell the judge, have no pity. My daddy's done, his cheeks are pink. He better get that Neuralink.